Holy smokes! What? How is this the first time I'm hearing Lara Fabian? I don't get it. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be listening to Lara Fabian today. So this is a name that has popped up dozens and dozens of times in my comment section, and I figured it's time to make a video. As with many of the names of performers that I see in the comment section, I don't know who this is. Maybe it's because I've lived in a classical music world and choral music world for so long, and it's only in the last like 6 years or so that I'm sort of branching out into other genres. But I don't know Lara Fabian, so this is a completely blind reaction. If you don't know who Lara Fabian is, like myself, she is a Belgian-Canadian singer and songwriter. She has sold over 12 million records worldwide and is one of the best-selling Belgian artists of all time. The video recommendation in question is Je suis malade, and the translation will show up as a caption at the bottom of your screen so we can both understand what she's singing about. And just to give you a heads up, if you've never seen a reaction and analysis video before, what I do is I'll play a bit of the video, I'll pause it, I'll talk about it, discuss it, maybe point out some things that I'm hearing and that I'm seeing, and then we'll resume. If you want to watch the full video, the link will be in the description. So the point of this video is to provide some more information and some analysis on what you're hearing, so maybe you can enjoy the original performance even more. It's not to take away from the performance. So let's dive right in.
Je ne rêve plus, je ne fume plus, je n'ai même plus d'histoire. Je suis laide sans toi, je suis sale sans toi, comme une orpheline dans un dortoir. Je n'ai plus envie de vivre ma vie. Ma vie c'est quand tu pars. Je n'ai plus de vie, et même mon lit se transforme en quai de gare. Quand tu t'en vas, je...
It's good already. It's been a minute. I really like having the translation there. It just gives me a deeper understanding of what's going on. And the text is kind of gut-wrenching so far. And it's reflected vocally and facially, right? She's got a good posture for singing and everything, but the face is very relaxed. And her French vowels and consonants are just very much in this little space right here, as it should be with French.
Je ne rêve plus, je ne fume plus,
Right here, small.
je n'ai même plus d'histoire. Je suis laide sans toi, je suis sale sans toi, comme une orpheline dans un dortoir. Je n'ai plus envie de vivre ma vie. Ma vie c'est ce quand tu pars. Je n'ai plus de vie, et même mon lit se transforme en quai de gare. Quand tu t'en vas, je suis...
Yeah, so really good so far. I'm enjoying this. This is nice. What I've kind of discovered in the last couple of years in listening to many singers and going to concerts and speaking with people who have been to different concerts of various different artists is that some people are really good live and some people just aren't good live. Like some performers, they just, maybe it's the choreography is a bit too much, or maybe they're just really auto-tuned and processed when they record. It's not good. Lara seems like she's really good live. Like if you went to a Lara Fabian concert, you're getting what you hear on an album. That's kind of the first impression that I'm getting here. It's a very natural, beautiful voice with good technique. I'm already getting hints of good technique. And if she's partially Canadian too, then I like her even more because I'm Canadian.
Ma vie c'est ce quand tu pars. Je n'ai plus de vie, et même mon lit se transforme en quai de gare. Quand tu t'en vas, je suis malade, complètement malade, comme quand ma mère sortait le soir et
Sorry to pause right in the middle of a phrase, but what is it that I'm finding so emotional about this piece? Am I just emotional today? I haven't done anything today. No, it's the voice and the French and the almost speech-like quality of some of her phrases, plus the storytelling. I gotta tell you, they don't write songs like this anymore. And that's what I really don't like about modern day pop music. They're about nothing. They have no story. There's no character or really any emotion in them other than let's dance, let's party. And we haven't even heard the entire song yet, but I'm already invested in the story. And the way that she's doing it is just chef's kiss. So let me read you the translation. I'm sick. I no longer dream. I no longer smoke. I no longer even have a story. I'm dirty without you. I'm ugly without you. I'm like an orphan who has no dormitory. What? That's so heavy. This isn't just a song. This is like a therapy session.
I don't need your help.
Did she write this song? I don't actually know. Can someone leave a comment below? Did she write this song? Did she collaborate in its creation? Because I'm getting the feeling that it's affecting her emotionally, or maybe she's just a really good actor and a really good performer, but I'm just getting something deeper with this performance. So we're going to go back a few seconds. The first minute or so was that speech-like, almost whispered, she almost didn't want to say it kind of vocal quality. And now we're getting some heat. We're getting some fire. And now what's happening is the tone is moving up and we're getting a bit more chesty belt sound. Love it. Love it.
Ma mère sortait le soir et qu'elle me laissait seule avec mon désespoir. Je suis malade, parfaitement malade. T'arrives, on ne sait jamais quand. Tu pars, on ne sait jamais où. Et ça va faire bientôt 2 ans. T'en fous comme un rocher.
And now we're back. Now we're back into that more whispered sound. Ah, I love this. She's singing to the audience, but it's almost like she's singing with the audience and not at them. And I always find that difficult when I'm singing a song that has a bit of, could be anger, could be resentment, could be just spitefulness or something, or even just an intense sadness. I struggle sometimes to perform it and not be like that the whole time, angry and really stiff physically. So I think she's doing a really great job of bringing the audience in on this emotional roller coaster that's happening. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm rambling a little bit, but I just think she's doing a great job of including the audience, and that includes us as well, including us in this really heavy emotion. I don't know.
Comme un péché, je suis accrochée à toi, je suis fatiguée, je suis épuisée de faire semblant d'être heureuse. Quand ils sont là, je bois toutes les nuits et tous les whisky. Pour moi, ont le même goût et tous les bateaux portent ton drapeau. Je ne sais plus où aller, tu es partout, je suis malade, complètement malade. Je verse mon sang dans ton corps et je suis comme un oiseau mort. Quand tout est du dos, je suis malade.
We're gonna go back. Don't worry. But this might be, sorry, I'm when I get excited about a singer or I'm like, well, this is really good, I tend to go like that. Maybe you've seen me do it before. But this might be the best storytelling that I've seen on this channel so far. Elaine Page and musical theater, those musical theater performers are certainly up there, but they have the advantage of the context to tell the story. Maybe they have the costume, maybe they have the storyline or something, or the character, but this is not that. This is just a concert. There's no flashy lights and smoke and and fireworks and all this stuff. It's simply a band, a singer, a story. That's it. Do you hear and feel how effective it is? Because it's tugging on my heartstrings a little bit. I feel bad for this character that she's portraying. I don't know. And again, let me know in the comments if you know more information on this. Maybe it's herself, and that's why she can perform it so well and so just gets you right in the heart. Or maybe she's a really good actor. It's probably both. My guess, it's both. Let's go back.
Et tous les whisky, pour moi, ont le même goût. Et tous les bateaux portent ton drapeau. Je ne sais plus où aller. Tu es partout. Je suis malade, complètement malade. Je verse mon sang dans ton cœur et je suis comme un oiseau mort. Quand tout est dedans, je suis malade, parfaitement malade. Tu m'as privé de tous mes chants, tu m'as vidé de tous mes mots. Pourtant, je crois que j'avais du talent.
Thank you, Lara, for singing in your chest voice, an actual chest voice. People don't do that a lot. A higher female voice singing low in her chest voice with power and with emotion. And people used to do that a lot in opera in like the 1920s and before, where they would sing and they wouldn't try to cover the sound down low. They would just let her rip. And that's what she's doing right now, is just letting it rip. And it's like when you're like this, right? You know, this kind of gesture where your heart is just sort of, everything's exposed. That's kind of what she's doing with that chest voice sound. She's laying it all out on the table and it works. I need to hear that low chest voice sound. She's just rocking it.
Mon sang dans ton cœur et je suis comme un oiseau mort. Quand tout est dedans, je suis malade, parfaitement malade. Tu m'as privé de tous mes chants, tu m'as vidé de tous mes mots. Pourtant, je crois que j'avais du talent.
She's so good.
Dans ta peau,
So good.
cet amour m'a tué. Si ça continue, je creverai seul avec moi, près de ma radio, comme un gosse idiot, en écoutant ma propre voix qui chantera.
I have to try to find moments where I can pause because I don't want to pause. But that's the point of this video. Talk about it a bit, to give you some insight as to what's going on, maybe analyze a couple things. I really, really enjoy the speech-like quality of, it's almost like the beginning of every new section. She's in that kind of spoken, more, I don't know what you'd call it. It's almost like Sprechstimme in German, where it's like you're speaking in rhythm and there's still some music in there, there's still some melody. But it's almost like she does the speech thing and then it builds an intensity, and then she has this like really kind of passionate higher part, and then it dies off and then it goes back and repeats that kind of pattern. I really like it. I think it really suits the French as well. Because it's just, you know, it's small, it's in this area. She's doing a good job of creating those French vowels in the back of her mouth, like in the space here, and then really just sort of lightly forming those consonants at the front. I always think of French singing as very lippy and very kissy, right? So it's always kind of like this. At least that helps me when I sing French. That all being said, I've sung a lot of French. I've sung French art song, I've done French opera, I've done some French folk songs and things like that. And I have never gotten the emotional response from my own singing that I'm getting from her singing this. There's something about it, and I think it's just the way she's performing it, the setting, there's not too much. It's not too flashy. It's just her singing. I love it. Stellar. Thank you for recommending this. Let's keep going.
Je suis malade, complètement malade, comme quand ma mère sortait le soir et qu'elle me laissait seule avec mon désespoir. Je suis malade, c'est ça. Je suis malade, tu m'as privé de tous mes chants, tu m'as vidé de tous mes mots, et j'ai le cœur complètement malade, cerné de barricades. T'entends, je suis malade.
Holy smokes! What? She saved the best for last. Wow. What actually kind of clicked for me near the end was this is a live performance. It was so good that I thought, it couldn't be live, but it is. Tuning and intonation. I didn't even think about it once through this entire video. And you know me, when it comes to pitch, I'm really picky. And it didn't even cross my mind the entire time. So that's saying something. I was absolutely enthralled with the performance side of it. Her physicality, and we're going to go back. The video's not over yet. You're not getting off the hook that easily. We're going back and just watching the physicality. It's just stunning, right? She's singing about being anxious, and her arm is she's displaying some, anxious sort of motions and movements, right? She's talking about death, and she does this, and I'm sick, and it's like, maybe it's not sick. I'm gonna die. Like I'm gonna vomit. It's not that kind of sick. It's a heart sick. It's a deep, deep level of sickness, and I'm getting that in her voice, on her face, and through her physicality, and it's stunning. How is this the first time I'm hearing Lara Fabian? I don't get it. Let's go back and hear the transition from that kind of more intimate whispered part to this passionate French dramatic song. I love it. Here we go.
Si ça continue, je creverai seul avec moi, près de ma radio, comme un gosse idiot, en écoutant ma propre voix qui chantera. Je suis malade, complètement malade, comme quand ma mère sortait le soir et qu'elle me laissait seule avec mon désespoir. Je suis malade, c'est ça. Je suis malade, tu m'as privé de tous mes chants, tu m'as vidé de tous mes mots, et j'ai le cœur complètement malade, cerné de barricades. T'entends, je suis malade.
She holds that note for 10 years and gets a well-deserved, thunderous round of applause. Couple technical things for you. Great sound. I can't even get over how good the sound is. Space in the mouth. That's one of the keys. Get your tongue out of the way. If you want to belt high, you want to sing higher, and you... Oh, I just had a brain freeze. If you want to sing high and you're struggling to, maybe you're tensing up a little bit, maybe there's some extra crackly sounds in your voice, something like that, relax your tongue. You don't want to push it down, just relax the tongue, space at the back of the mouth, and relax your larynx. That's exactly what she's doing there. She's opening up, showing her front teeth, brightening up those cheekbones to get that kind of sound, while all at the same time supporting with her lower abdominals and her ribs and lungs and all those good things that we do technically, and having good airflow. That's the result. So to those of you who've recommended pentatonics, to those of you who have recommended Dimash or voice play, you've led me down these really incredible pathways of music, and Lara Fabian is my newest and next pathway. So if there's more Lara Fabian you want me to react to or just listen to, or you want my opinions on, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try and record them when I can so I can share this music with you. Absolutely incredible. And with that, I will take the headphones off and we will end this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comment section down below. And as I mentioned earlier, this video right here is in the description below. I will link it down below so you can watch the entire thing without interruption. And maybe after watching this video, you can understand and appreciate a little bit more about what Lara Fabian is doing. Thank you very much to Lara Fabian for being such an incredible performer. And we'll leave it there. Love you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.
Seul avec mon désir.